TeamPokeColors here, bringing you guys the latest in Pokemon. Today's video, guys, we're actually going to take a look at some cards that you would maybe send to PSA, but they may not be in the best condition. You want to know what they would get. I see a lot of people asking, like, oh, hey, I have this card. What do you think it would get at PSA? All right, and we're going to just take a look at some few cards and kind of go through the process of how PSA graders take a look at cards. Because I have now a personal experience with somebody who has frequently sent to PSA, and he really showed me how to grade cards without actually having to send them in. So first off, guys, before the video starts, we're going to give you guys a code card because you showed up today. So there you go, Sword and Shield Rebel Clash. And stay tuned because we will give out more code cards throughout the video. So you might be wondering, is my card worth sending to PSA? Is it going to get a 10? Is it going to be worth thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars? And more often than not, no. What PSA likes to do is, if you send in a very rare card in its perfect condition, they might grade it like super poorly just because they want to control the population of the good cards out there. So for example, we'll take a look at a couple of cards here. We got 4 to take a look at. We have a base set Electabuzz, Charizard V-Max from Darkness Ablaze, a Delta Species Tyranitar from EX Delta Species, and then another base set card, which is a Weedle. So we have a good variety of decent cards and a good variety of not so decent cards. So starting off, we're just going to take a look at the not so decent cards. So first off, we got this Weedle, all right? Looking at it, you can already see it's got some wear on the left. But other than that, looking at the front, it looks fantastic, more or less. I mean, there is a little speck right there, but some top corner wear and some side wear. But really, take a picture of this on eBay. Somebody would probably buy this for full price, not seeing how damaged it is. But here's the thing, though, guys. You can really tell how bad a card is by flipping it over. Boom. Oh my gosh, what the heck happened? My near mint card is now worth nothing because it's got some pen marking and completely trashed on the sides. And that's the thing, guys. PSA, they may not even grade this because of the pen marking. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen this picture anywhere, but I'll see if I can find it and throw it up on the screen. There was somebody that tried to grade a base set Charizard and took a marker and wrote first edition LOL right here, and they wouldn't even grade it I think they graded it a 1 actually. But yeah, really, there's about, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, there's like 5 or 6 things you want to look at when going to grade a card. Number 1 is the sides, also called the edges. So edges would probably get like a 7 or 6 just because they're so worn. So for example, if we were to grade this card with PSA, ignoring this obnoxious marker pen marking in the middle, if it was just this card, no pen mark, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 points off of a 10 just because of the edges. So really, just with the back edges and not taking a look at anything else, this is already a 6. This, I don't even know what they would do with this. I just grabbed this for an example because it's just completely damaged. But I don't know what they would do with the pen marking on the back, if they would even consider that. Probably part of the surface, so make that a 5. Flip it over, maybe a 4 on the front because of the improper centering. Centering's about yeah. So this would probably maybe not even get a 4, and because it's a base set, they might even throw a 3 on there too, because they like to do that sometimes. They just like to grade a little bit harder with older cards and base set cards. But as you can see, the centering is off left to right. Top to bottom doesn't look too bad. And how you can tell is the yellow border compared to each side. The left side yellow border right here going up and down is thicker than the right side yellow border. And an easy way to tell is looking at the bottom right corner and the bottom left corner. You can easily see a difference there. So there's our first man, PSA 3 maybe. And you got to watch out for these people on eBay too. Because look, if you didn't have proper lighting, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But when you angle it a different way. You can be like, oh wow, this card's actually not near mint. It has multiple creases across the top and even on the bottom too. And when I bought this card, the picture, it was sitting flat like this, top down, no light. I'm like, okay, $3 for a Tyranitar that I need? Sure. I get it in the mail and it's absolutely trashed. Like, look at that. Like, I would want to throw it away, but the thing is, I love the artwork too much that I can't do it. And you can really tell in the back, I didn't even, yeah, like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. PSA 3 max. 3 on a good day, really. So, enough with looking at garbage cards. Let's take a look at some nice cards. So, I know this Electabuzz isn't near mint. It's probably closer to light played and moderately played, but that's because it's a base set card and it's kind of old, but nonetheless, we're going to take a look at it anyways. So, taking a look at the Electabuzz, left to right centering looks fine, top to bottom looks decent. There's a little nick right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there at the top, right there, right where my finger is, right at the edge. And then you flip it around, it does have some corner ticks, bottom middle, bottom right, top ticks, right tick there. So I mean, overall the card's not bad. Like, I would probably, if I wasn't trying to grade for PSA, I'd still consider this near mint, but that's just because of how I grade it. In PSA they might look at it and be like, oh, that card's only a PSA 4, trash, and they don't even care. But nonetheless, I'm excited to wait. I don't know what my PSA cards are going to get. I hope I get some 10s and some 9s. Obviously I'm going to get some 8s and maybe a 7. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm excited though. I've been thinking about it. But so really, minus a point from the top, minus a point from the side, minus a point from the bottom. Corners are bad, so minus another point. So that's already a 6. That's a 6, guys. I mean, look at this. Tell me this doesn't look like a 6. Like, that looks like a 10 on the front. But then you flip it over and it's like, ooh, yikes. And you're like, wow, maybe it's not a 10. Maybe it's a 6. Like this one probably is. Surface does have some small scratching. I don't know if you guys can really see that. They're very, very light surface scratches. There's a little dent right there, right at the edge of my thumb. I don't even know what the heck that is. It's like somebody tried to bite it. There's a dent there. It's a weird thing on the card here. So I mean, like, probably a 5. And like, the thing is, if you buy a base set pack, you could pull this out of a pack and it could look like this, just from it, being there cleaning around against stuff. Like, this could be a fresh pull from a base set pack, and could be your card. And like, that's the thing too, guys. You got to remember that not all cards you pull from a pack are PSA 10s, because you can pull a perfectly mint, nice looking card and the centering can be off, so that's already a 9. And if you have any corner ticks or any corner nicks, like, you're basically just gonna have to deal with an 8. So last card we're gonna take a look at today, guys, is the big dog Charizard V-Max, which I pulled from my Darkness Ablaze booster box opening. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. Amazing video. Literally pulled this, one of the last packs in the booster box. Didn't think I was gonna get it at all. And honestly, the booster box was just a stacked box in general. Literally pulled the whole Eternatus V-Max and, hyper rare line, all those Eternatus cards. So, taking a look at this card, guys, what do you think? Leave a comment. Personally, if you take a look at the thickness of the side here compared to this side, I want to say it's left shifted just a tad bit. I don't know if it's just enough for PSA to be like, oh, it's too left shifted, 9 because of the centering. But this is what a mint card looks like. And I make sure to take good care of cards that I pull out of booster packs, because if you look at the back, you see any ticks? I don't think I do. There's a top, there's a all-around view, better view of it. Compared to Electabuzz, at least, I mean, there's no, like, whitening at all anywhere. And that's because I take good care of my cards. So if you ever pull a card that's insane from a pack like this, or even, something better than this, use a card sleeve. Sleeve that bad boy up, just like that. And then, I don't have a top loader for them because I use a binder, but throw them into a top loader if you don't have one, or a binder if you don't have one of the other things. But yeah, guys, basically that's that's kind of the process I go through when I'm trying to decide what cards I want to send to PSA. And I've only done it once, but, you know, looking at your cards in detail like that can really help determine the overall value of what you think you might be, you know, you think you might have. Like, you could have amazing cards, but if they all look like this, then are they really that amazing? Like, yeah, sure, the artwork's fantastic and awesome and just amazing. Like I'm trying to get the light right for the, there we go. Like, not many Pokemon cards do that kind of multicolored thing anymore, but that's why I've held on to this, because of the artwork. I don't care for the damage to it. It's whatever. I'll get a new one down the road later. Who knows? But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe. We got some more banger videos on the way. And because you made it all the way to the end of the video, here is another code card for the boys. So enjoy the code cards. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any PSA graded cards, and do you think they graded properly? Because I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty weird cards on eBay, like PSA 5s, when easily they could be a 6 or a 7 or an 8. So if you guys have graded with PSA, let me know you guys' experiences. I'm still waiting on my card to get back, and not sure when they will be back. It could be months. Well, actually, it will be months. It could be half a year or a whole year. I'm not sure yet, but anyways, guys, be sure to keep a lookout for the next video. We have a couple of videos planned, as well as a new opening that is just godly insane. So make sure you subscribe with notifications. That way you don't miss it, all right? And yeah, have a great day, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.